I'm going to be showing off the first level of my game, and for this level I created, it was pretty much just a simple platformer puzzle solver where you just have to get to the end of the level without dying. And the way I created this different challenge is there's 3 buttons throughout the level, and there's 3 doors at the end. You have to press all 3 of them to get all 3 doors open. As we can see, I've created different challenges, a simple platforming, and then for this one, this is some lava. You just don't want to touch it, and I guess we'll skip over it. And if you touch the lava, I do have it to where the character will be destroyed, and it's spawning you back at the beginning. And I've also created some little obstacles to create some challenge. Nothing too crazy. Don't want to make the game too difficult, but just some small challenges here. Those actually don't really damage you. They're just kind of for fun obstacles. And the next challenge right here is just moving these blocks in a way to get behind the door. And once we move the big block out of the way, we can see we can get in here. The little alchemy lab I have created, and we just come over here. You can press this next button. Now the next area is a little more difficult. It's the platforming section to get to the end. And then what you're going to want to do is just platform, and it does kill you, and actually set a respawn point right here. Originally, if we had not made it here and we died, we would spawn us back at the beginning of the level. And so the point here is to just try to get to the platforming section without dying. And I wanted to showcase this off with the different lighting effects. And I died. And actually, one thing is, if you make it to at least this last platform, it does respawn you here, since I don't want people to get frustrated or players to get angry with trying to get to the end of the level. And so as we can see, the buttons also, if you die, the buttons don't reset. I didn't really want to implement that because that's another frustrating thing, especially if you made it all the way here and you have to backtrack. And so after all that, we make it to the end of the level with these little guys here. We can push them around, get them out of here. Just a little fun thing you can do. And then if you land there near the light, it says you win. Now I want to go ahead and show off the different blueprints I created for this. And we'll start with the doors. The doors that are just simple opens. And I have the components with the different ease in and ease out over time. And then the relative location. This is just the you win blueprint for the widget that essentially tells it to what it pulls it from on the game person mode. This is the lava that I cast to it, cast a third person character and destroy actor upon contact. The pressure place that I created, when pressed, caused the doors to open. This one was a little more complicated, but not too hard to understand when I was watching the tutorial. This is the respawns that apparently just essentially tell the actor to respawn upon being destroyed. And then this is the third person character. The only thing I really added here was being destroyed by pressing the F key for testing purposes. It's still a fun thing to show off that you can do for testing purposes. This here was the most complicated part. This was the whole respawn mode. How to get the thing to respawn, the character to respawn after being destroyed. This up here, this was getting the win thing to show up when getting in a certain box I created. And then this is just the blueprint for the moving ball. I was really excited to learn this, and I'm really excited to work on the second level of this game. Thanks for watching.